Dr. Kemi Health. Let's talk about vaginal tightening. A lot of you have heard about vagina tightening, like your vagina is loose. At one point in your life, your vagina is going to be loose and then it goes back and tightens itself. However, some people don't have it easy getting their vagina back into shape. A lot of people have that when they have children. Childbirth causes that. If your vagina becomes loose and doesn't tighten well, by the time you start having sex after the baby is born, you'll notice that you can't even feel anything. I mean, imagine your vagina is loose and your man is trying to have sex and he doesn't feel anything. You don't feel anything. It's too big down there. So people want to get all these vagina tightening products. There's a lot of products in the market. When you have a demand for something, companies will come out with everything. But you have to be careful. The vagina is the very, very most important part of a female body. There are things that happen down there that some people have never seen in their lives and they never want to see. I'm one of those people. I don't even know what fibroids look like. I just read about it. I've never experienced it. Some people have hormonal imbalances. Some people have a lot going on with their vaginas up there. I have an aunt that died of uterine cancer. Dora Akunle died of uterine cancer. I have so many people I can name that died of ovarian cancer. Some people got cancer in their ovaries, cancer in their uterus. You know, some of us pray that we never get these things. But at the end of the day, it starts with a healthy vagina. And I started that last week talking to you about estrogen and progesterone maintenance, Zobolo and Zobo and all these drinks and everything. You need to feed your vagina. But instead, many of you are out there in your 20s when you have the really nice, perfect vagina, getting ready, to have babies and all. You're having hookups. You're prostituting around. You're selling your vagina to random men you don't even know. You're exchanging semen with them. Okay, you're having sex with people you don't know. Your vagina is opening and closing every day. You got to think about this. Because by the time you're 35, and this is what I'm seeing today, people in their 30s telling me, Dr. Kemi, I have fibroids. I have this, I have that. What do? I can't have a baby. I've not been able to have a baby. God knows I don't want these things happening to you. If you're young, if you're 18 to 25, 25 to 34, that age group there, 18 to 25, 25 to 34, you need to take care of your vagina and you really need to keep it healthy. On that note, this video is really about boric acid and camphor. A lot of you want to do vagina tightening. I've seen girls who are having sex as teenagers and they don't want their parents to know. They run to have vagina tightening surgery. It's not necessary. Stop doing promiscuous things. Your vagina would tighten itself back. I've had 3 children. After I had my children, within months, everything was back. At the end of the day, I didn't even notice anything. But today, people are going out to actually have that surgery to hide stuff. You've been doing hookups since you were a teenager. Now you want to marry the man of your dreams and you don't want him to know that your vagina is super loose. So now you want to go and quickly have the surgery. We're seeing people doing that. You know what I mean? And there's some tribes in Africa, mostly in East Africa, where they actually check the female's vagina before they marry the girl out or before the husband's side takes them. There are all kinds of bizarre things that I've read about in some cultures in East Africa. Please don't come for me in the comments, East Africans. But it's so important. Everybody knows the culture in their countries and everything. So I'm seeing a lot of young ladies using camphor and boric acid. Okay, look at the before picture on top of my head there. That's what a loose vagina looks like from different, things. Childbirth, too much sex, random sex with people, situations that might be long-term diseases, fibroids, different thing causes it. When I talk about sex and hookups and prostitution, I say that because those can be prevented. Some things can't be prevented. So start preventing stuff. The after looks like a tightened vagina. This is what everybody wants, not after, right? But some of you are using camphor. Some of you are using boric acid. Please don't put camphor into your vagina, thinking it would tighten it. I'm seeing girls doing that. Do you know what camphor is? It's a white thing like that. It usually comes in balls. They sell them in packs. You buy it in the store and you go throw it in your clothes in the suitcase so that it doesn't smell of molds and your suitcase is fresh. Or maybe if you're not putting your clothes in your suitcase, some people are packing their clothes in the closet. I don't like putting my clothes in the closet long term. Let's say I moved into somewhere, a new apartment, or even a hotel. If I'm staying in a hotel long term, or I moved into my own apartment, anything I'm not wearing every day or every week is not in my closet. I usually store them in the suitcase, including events and stuff. So when I take those clothes out, sometimes they have this musty smell because they've been in the suitcase long. It happens in the closet as well. Okay, moisture and all that. So we use camphor. We open camphor and put it in there, so it keeps everything fresh. People are taking the balls of camphor and sticking it down their vagina to tighten it. Please don't do that. Some of you are taking boric acid, and you're douching with boric acid. You're going to damage the pH of the vagina. Boric acid is an acid to start with. The vagina has a certain pH. You know what pH means? Okay, the acidity or alkaline level of your vagina. Vagina has flora. Flora means bacteria. Some of them are very good bacteria. They're supposed to clean our vagina. That's why I tell people not to douche. Douching sometimes causes cancers. Leave the douche alone. Okay, they don't make as many douches as possible now. Douche used to be something big in America. They're now fielding douche into Africa, and I'm telling Africans, don't go for the douches. Anything they've abandoned in America comes to Africa. Don't be the guinea pig. Okay, the vagina cleans out itself. Soap and water, that's all you need. So don't let me see you putting boric acid in your vagina, okay? And camphor balls. Your vagina will tighten itself back. It takes a little bit of time. And I'm talking specifically to the childbirth people. Those of you that just continue to do prostitution, you can forget it. You're the ones doing that camphor stuff. Don't loosen your vagina. Stop prostitution. Stop all the hookups. I'm Dr. Kim. If you have a question, put it in the comments. I'll answer.